still into your ex. You still into your ex. You haven't learned that lesson. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Cheyenne here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be letting you guys know some signs that you're not ready for your next relationship. A lot of people are hopping into relationships not knowing or understanding how dangerous it could be if you're not properly prepared prior to that relationship. A lot of people could be codependent and not even know it. Meaning they could have their own everything. They could have their own business, own their own car, own house, have a nice group of friends, and they still feel like they need a partner to feel complete. A lot of people are hopping into relationships with a lot of low self-esteem issues, a lot of insecurities that they need to, overcome before getting into a relationship. If you have all these self-problems that I'm about to let you know in a second, if you have all these problems and then you just try to pile a relationship on top, your problems are not going to go away, sis. Your relationship's just going to make these problems harder. So if you're not yet in a relationship and you're thinking about getting into a relationship and you do any of these signs, sis, I'm here to just clarify, you're not ready. And it's fine. You don't have to be ready right now. You can take time, work on you, do what you need to do, and then hop in a relationship. It's okay to wait. So I'm going to stop talking and let's just get right into the tips. The first tip that I have for you guys is that you're still into your ex. Now, this could be through text messages, through calling. Shoot, if your ex is even on your mind, sis, you're not ready to hop into a new relationship. How are you going to get into a relationship with someone new when you're still thinking about your past? Exes are exes for a reason, and I think people need to realize that once you experience a relationship and things don't work out, that's a lesson that you had to learn. You learned the lesson. Why retake that class? You know what I'm saying? Like, why go back? I don't know. Listen, if you're still thinking about your ex, still texting your ex, kill it, because you're not ready to be in another relationship. The next sign that I have is if your self-esteem is low, if you're extremely insecure. This is extremely important just because a lot of people don't really love themselves a whole lot, and then they get into a relationship thinking that the relationship is gonna, like I said in the beginning, like they get into a relationship thinking that their problems are gonna just like go away. The relationship probably makes you feel happy, and it's filling that void of not loving yourself, I guess. The feeling that that person gives you will probably make you forget about your insecurities. But at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, how can you expect somebody else to? The next tip that I have is if you're afraid to be vulnerable with somebody. Being vulnerable has a wide spectrum, I feel like, with the insecurities or whatever the case may be. But I'm just speaking in terms of if you're afraid to let someone see everything about you, inside and out. If you're afraid to give your all to somebody. If you have like trust issues, you're afraid to even cry in front of somebody. Like, you're afraid to let them know your struggles and how those struggles formed you into the person you are now. Like, if you're just afraid to open up and you're afraid to, let somebody really love you for everything that you are, you're not ready for a relationship. You got some pent up things you need to figure out first. Like, you're just not ready. Codependency. Listen. It's like I don't even know where to begin with this one. Okay. Codependency. You should never feel like you need another person in order to make you happy. I said this in my little Valentine's Day video. Having a partner should not be the source of your happiness. God did not create you on this planet so that you could give all your attention to this one person. Like, no. God made you so you could do your Snoop Dizzle, so you could worry about you, live your best life. And this person should only add to how happy you are within yourself. So now you love you 100%, and now this person love you. We all in love with you. You know what I mean? That's how a relationship should that's how a relationship should be. You know what I'm saying? You should never, be codependent, be needy, be clinging to somebody else like that. Like, no. If you are a codependent person, it will just allow you to have low standards. You won't really know your standards. You won't really come to copes with what you deserve, really. You just like take whatever comes to you first. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this person finally likes me. I finally got somebody, giving me all the attention. This must be my husband. This is a mindset of a codependent person. So when you're a codependent person, you're going to attract a lot of toxic relationships. A lot of people be out here looking for codependent people. Like, who can I manipulate? Who can I get to fall in love with me? And who self-love can I destruct so that they could love me more and not themselves? Like, people really out here toxic like that. You need to work on your codependency. Be independent, so that you're not attracting toxic relationships, period. You're not ready for a relationship if you're trying to save other people. If you want to be someone's hero, if you want to be somebody's knight in shining armor. Being someone's hero does sound nice and does sound heroic and brave. I will admit but it's not genuine and it's not coming from the heart. You're just literally walking into that relationship like, ooh, this person's life is so messed up. I'm going to be the best thing that ever happened. I'm going to come in and swoop them off their feet. I'm going to come in and give them what they deserve. This all sound beautiful, but it's not genuine. You're just seeing this person as a project. Like, you thinking that you could turn this person's frown upside down and that they'll love you even more because you did it. That's kind of codependent, honestly. Just looking for somebody to, you know what I mean? Listen, we can't save everybody out here. We all can't be heroes. And this tip right here is just the opposite of the last tip. You're not ready for a relationship, sis, if you are looking for a hero. If you're that sad person looking for somebody to swoop in and save you. Nobody should be the hero or be looking for a hero. Nobody should be getting saved or looking for savior. You know what I'm saying? Unless we talking about God, but that's a whole nother video. Relationships is literally going to affect your whole life. Like, one relationship you go through is going to affect your next relationship and the relationship after that. And listen, I'm just trying to spare y'all time. While you're sad and looking for that hero, you need to be trying to fix yourself, work on yourself, be your own hero. How about that? So another sign that you're not ready for a relationship is if you cannot own up to your mistakes. If you think that you're the type of person who's just always right and it's like your way or the highway type of thing, you're not ready for a partnership. And I'm gonna just tell you that right now, because a partnership is like a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? You take and give. If it's just your way or the highway, how that other person even gonna have an opinion? How that other person even gonna have, you know, their own thoughts? You know what I mean? So if you're just that person and you think that you're always right and you don't want to own up to your mistakes, just stubborn. If you're a stubborn person, listen, the relationship shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. I'm sorry. So this last and final tip that I have for you today is that you just simply don't want to be in a relationship. Like, you just would rather be single. Just because you want to be single, it doesn't make you weird. It doesn't mean that you don't find other people attractive. It doesn't mean that you don't have feelings for other people. It just simply means that your singleness offers you more than a relationship could. If you're really taking time to really get to know yourself and love yourself, and if you're preparing for your next relationship, take all the time you need to be single. Other words, you will be forcing yourself to get in a relationship, and nothing should be forced, especially something as serious as a relationship. So finally, I am done. These are all the tips that I have for you guys. I have to apologize if my lighting did get darker, just because my natural lighting is going down. And yeah, I've literally been through all these tips. I was codependent, I was needy, I was trying to be a hero. Listen, there's not a single tip that I done gave that I haven't been through. So I'm speaking from experience here. And I just hope I was able to help somebody out there. I hope you guys were able to understand the depth of these tips and understand them for what they really are. And yeah, I'm just trying to be helpful, I guess. So yeah, I'm done with this video. I'm out. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.